The NASCAR Microsoft Cup Series is back here live here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the running of the Coca-Cola 600, the longest race of the season. 101 laps here today on the 1.5 over. Once again, we saw a great great weekend of racing already here with Jimmie Johnson already winning the All-Star race to last week. He is starting in the outside the top 10 now, but we can see, but his car can be very strong in the longer run, as we saw in the All-Star race. Some of these cars are running the cars from the All-Star Showdown All-Star race to help them practice for the Coca-Cola 600. So we'll see who's going to be able to be more physical through the whole race in the end, including myself as commentating. Let's go trackside for the command of the engines and get started.
Driver, start your engine!
Alright, cars are heading out onto the track. Let's go and look at our starting lineup. So, on the pole here today, Kevin Harvick. Beside him is Jeff Gordon. Second row, Ryan Newman and Matt Kenseth. Third row is Tony Stewart and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row number 4 has Kyle Busch and Brian Vickers. Fifth row has Kasey Kahne and Brad Keslowski. Sixth row has Clint Bowyer and Truex Jr. Seventh row has Jimmie Johnson and Denny Hamlin. Eighth row has Carl Edwards and Austin Dillon. Ninth row has Aric Almirola and Alex Bowman. And the final row has Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Stenhouse Jr. Here's the rest of your lineup here. $101 laps here today here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Coca-Cola 600. Who's gonna have the fifth? Will get through this race physically since this is the longest race here on the season. 600 miles. And we're about to get started here. Pace car is off here. Kevin Harvick, the control car. And we are underway here at Charlotte. So it's blowing up in the back there. Looks like Kasey Mears there. Yes, it is Kasey Mears. It ruined most of these drivers back here, but back up front here. Jeff Gordon trying to look at the inside. Oh, he turns him! Oh, he saves it. Wow. What a close call there. But Kevin Harvick saves the car. He's still able to lead that lap. Here comes Matt Kenseth on the outside. 3 wide. Getting very, very racy up here, up front here. Here comes Matt Kenseth to the outside. Here comes Jeff Gordon there. Matt Kenseth to the outside of him. And Matt Kenseth has the stronger car on the outside. He leaves lap 2. Caution. And there's a big, and a huge wreck behind them. A lot of cars involved. Wow. And I think we're racing back too. A lot of cars involved, and everyone else just started stacking behind them. We're racing back to the line. What a big wreck that was. Matt Kenseth is going to lead here. I hope they can slow down in time, because these cars are still figuring out how to get past these areas. I mean, easily well, but already on lap number 3, the big wreck has happened here on lap number 3. As you see, Danica Patrick, one of those cars involved there too. Looks like what happened was I mean, we saw it off turn 3 that we see a lot of cars hit that wall, and I think that pretty much caused pretty much the whole wreck there. And then the guys in the back, which impacted on Kasey Mears, they just got collected because they couldn't slow down in time. But anyway, pit stops are about to be happening. We'll look at the replay before when pit stops have ended. A lot of things already going on in the first 5 laps of today's race. So he gets off here first here. Looks like Dale Johnson come out here first. Kasey Kahne second. Jimmie Johnson third. Aric Almirola fourth. And fifth, looks like it was close, but I think it was Matt Kenseth. Oops, wrong one. Alright, let's see what happens here. A lot of things going on in the first couple laps here. Let's go and see what happened. So here's what happened here. First of all, Jeff Gordon gets into the bumper of Kevin Harvick, and Kevin Harvick's absolutely sideways. Wow, what a save there by the 4 car. And he actually remained first place, but Matt Kenseth was stronger on the outside and since he had that outside preferred line, he easily took it away here. But Kevin Harvick prevented becoming at least a major wreck here. Let's go and see what happened to actually bring out the caution. So I believe this is where the caution happened. The 9 car gets into. Oh, sorry, let's go back here once again. Alright. Let's slow down a lot more. So the 9 car gets into the 7 car of Alex Bowman, turns 10 around, gets to Alex Bowman, they both spin around. And you see the 9 car there, Stenhouse Jr. gets to the 34 car there, Ring gets into Stenhouse Jr. And they spin out, they hit the wall, and then just the track continues, just gets clogged up here. I mean, very tight racetrack. And just everyone's just coming in there so fastly, it just causes these other cars just get into the back of the rest of the field here, and that's pretty much caused all this happen. Let's go back and see here. You see the 13 car, he was the one that blew up at the start of the race here. So he gets it to the back of him. By the way, Aric Almirola made a great save there, going through the grass. And as you can just see here, all these other cars just keep on piling up in there. I mean, look at the mess here. That's pretty much caused it all. Full time here. And 17 car with nowhere to go there. You see, they just keep on piling. Damn, I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, here, back up front here. As we go and look and see right now. Alright, so the 51 car, Justin Allgaier, and 21 car, Ryan Blaney, they're on the lead lap, but they're in the back right now. But so they're still on the lead lap, but the real leader is Dillon Earnhardt Jr. He was the one who did a different strategy. He's the one who is currently leading the race. Second is Kasey Kahne, third is Jimmie Johnson, fourth is Aric Almirola, fifth is Kevin Harvick, sixth is Matt Kenseth, seventh is Jeff Gordon, eighth is Ryan Newman, ninth is Tony Stewart, and right up the top, 10 is Brian Vickers. And those 2 cars in front were involved in that first wreck. So let's put pace cars in. That's mine. We're back on the way here at Charlotte. I bet those lap cars could be an impact on how this race was run for the first few laps here on the shorter run. Dillon Jr. He's pushing Dillon Jr. way up front there. He's looking for that race lead right now. Dillon Jr. leads that lap right now. Here comes Matt Kenseth in the 20 car. I think he has the fresh. That took 4 tires there. 51 car right there in the wall there. That's going to impact Jimmie Johnson in the 48 car too. Most of these guys are desperate for a win here for the first time this season. Dillon Jr. one of them. Matt Kenseth already have a Daytona 500 win. And he's looking for more to keep him deep into the playoff standings. Or chase standings, whatever you want to call it. Kasey Kahne gets in the wall there. Now it's Dillon Jr. first and Matt Kenseth second, 3 wide for the race lead, for third place, excuse me. And definitely Matt Kenseth has the faster car than anyone out here. Here comes Ryan Newman in the 31 machine, the dominant car of the season so far, looking for second place over Matt Kenseth right now. As long as Dillon Jr. holds the high line or holds the middle line, I don't think Matt Kenseth is gonna give. I don't think Matt Kenseth is gonna get past him. You know how strong that is. You pretty much have to do like a slide job to get past these cars. All over the back bumper now is the 20 of Matt Kenseth. Caution is out. You got a wreck. Red Biffle around. It looks like he's the only car involved there, but Red Biffle with a lot of damage to his car. We're racing back to the line right now. See Matt Kenseth have anything to him. And they're side by side, but Dillon Jr. takes it. I know Greg Biffle was car involved there, but there's probably more cars involved in that wreck there, but looks like Greg Biffle's the one that has the most damage during the caution. He's going to be pitting right now. Dillon Jr. is going to be pitting. I think he's the one who took 2 tires. Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick. Pretty much everyone else will be coming out pit road right now. Look at this mess here. Trying to fight to where they need to be here for these pit stops. Looks like everyone's, but anyway, I think everyone is coming out of pit road. So he's going to take it on pit road and see any strategies going on during this race. So like Kevin Harvick's going to be out front there using his pole position as an advantage on pit road. So he came out of pit road. Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Dillon Jr., Tony Stewart, and Denny Hamlin. So Dillon Jr.'s strategy worked very well, taking 2 tires. Because now he's up front now, and he has the same tires as everyone else on the field. Let's go and see what happened to the 16 car Greg Biffle here. So here's what happened to bring out the caution with the 16 car, Greg Biffle. So the 3 wide here, the 3 wide doesn't really work here, especially on turn number 3. I'm assuming, let's see here. I'm assuming the 48 hit the wall there. Yes, he did hit the wall. And that just turns him. You see, Kyle Larson also got involved there too, but 16 does hit the wall. And that's pretty much what really happened. And Jimmie Johnson continues to hit the hot wall there. I think he got tagged once again here. Let's look at it one more time again. So once again, 3 wide here. We have seen 3 wides work here, but it doesn't really work off the time here. You see, he just gets turned. Let's see what happened to Jimmie Johnson here. You see, 16 hits the wall there. Car sideways. 38 gets into the 48. Hits the whole wall again. Unfortunately, that became a multi-car wreck like we saw in the first laps of the race. But once again, pretty much I think Jimmie Johnson had the worst of it, to be honest. Just about all the times he hit that wall. I mean, he's been really struggling since he stayed up front. And he's pretty much paying the consequences right now, right? Alright, here back up front, 16 laps in to the 101 that will be run today. Alright, 1 lap to go till the green flag. This car's on the bottom, gonna be our lap down, so they'll be on the bottom of the racetrack. A few races ago, the cars will be in line, actually would have been in line with the lead lap cars, but I did change that. This due to the pretty much due to conflict, and also allow the opportunity of lap cars to get their lap back. So let's see if the 21 or the 51 can have a chance to get their lap back, but they are damaged with the during their first caution. So the cars are currently retired out of the races. The 13 car of Kasey Kahne had a header issue. And then 10 car Danny Patrick, he retired out of the race, being involved in the wreck on lap number 3 or 4, I believe. The first caution of the race. So there we go, once again here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. 18 laps complete when they come across the line. We're back and away. Three wide in the middle of the pack there. Jeff Gordon chasing Data, and around goes someone in the middle of the pack. And that was Cole Witt. The caution still, the caution has not flown yet. Oh, and around goes Denny Hamlin. Into the wall he goes. Oh, and Kasey Kahne hits him very hard. Goodness gracious. A big hit there between Denny Hamlin and Kasey Kahne. Kasey Kahne had nowhere to go there. And the caution is out. They did take the yellow. So they're not racing back. But a big kick there between Denny Hamlin and Kasey Kahne. And their race is definitely done. Now, that is very unfortunate. We gotta see that replay. But cars will be coming down the pit road as I expect. use these cars here. Looks like some cars are staying out here. Jeff Gordon, Paul Menard, I believe, and Joe Logono. Those are going to be the new leaders of the race. Kevin Harvick's going to be the first car out. Looks like Truex Jr took 2 tires. Alright, let's see what I have it to 11, the 5 car. They're definitely done out for today's race. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Denny Hamlin is a very tight racing right now. As a 3 wide here. Denny Hamlin trying to get out of the high sides here. But he's just, unfortunately, he's just going to run a little bit too high. And he's going to hit the wall. Gets into the 51. That causes him to spin out. You see the 51 car, he hits the wall. It's continues to be on the wall there. So the caution's already out here. And then the 5 car, he pretty much has nowhere to go, and he just completely pounds into the 11 car. You see Sorenson also involved in that wreck too. I won't be surprised if Stenhouse Jr and David Brigger has damage too. But pretty much Kasey Kahne has nowhere to go because he has cars on the inside and outside of him. So he's pretty much just unfortunate there. And it looks like Stenhouse Jr did avoid the damage as well as David Reagan there, so they pretty much don't have no damage right now. But we know Denny Hamlin and Kasey Kahne, those are the ones who are definitely have a lot of damage too. But unfortunately also Sorenson, unfortunately at the wrong place at the wrong time, which caused him to be hit too. Let's look on board Denny Hamlin's. And let's look on board the 5 car's field and see what he saw. Pretty much sits right in the door of Kasey Kahne there, of Denny Hamlin, and they are done for today's race here. Back here live at Charlotte Speedway. 22 laps has been completed out of the 101. Sorenson is also a car that has retired out of the race. Jeff Gordon, Paul Menard, and Joe Logono did not pit during this caution, so they are the first 3 cars. And they're looking for that track position if another caution comes out, because if they can get a quick caution, their strategy definitely work there. So let's see if that will happen. Currently 4 cars a lap down right now, which is Ryan Blaney, Justin Allgaier, and AJ Almindinger. As you see him right there. Alright, here we go once again here at Charlotte. Jeff Gordon's to lead them to the green. And we're underway once again. Look at the field now scatter. 4 wide almost in the middle of the pack. Here comes Paul Menard right now. Oh, here we go. Oh, a lot of cars involved here. Big wreck. Oh my goodness. The big one I struck here at Charlotte. Wow. That was... What a big wreck that is. There's multiple cars upside down. The big one that struck here at Charlotte. Matt Kenseth, Cole Witt, Clint Bowyer. And this is just wrong place, wrong time. Wow. Jimmie Johnson, Carl Edwards, Jamie McMurray. You see Kyle Larson there too. The big one that struck here once here at Charlotte. We see Stenhouse Jr. A lot of cars involved here. We're just on lap number 24 here of 101 laps. And once again, this strategy worked for those 3 cars there. Jeff Gordon, Joe Logono, and Paul Menard. And now they're still up front now. And since Jeff Gordon... See what happened to Kevin Harvick here. Was he also involved in that wreck? Alright, there's a lot of things we're gonna be sorting out here first here, but let's go ahead and sort everything out here and see what happened to bring out this big wreck here. Oh, they came out. Alright, let's see what had to bring out the big wreck here. I'm thinking they were trying to get on pit road there. Oh my. Yeah, let's go and go back here. Looks like some cars were trying to get on pit road. They were almost full wide there. Let's see here. Yeah, Tony Stewart was trying to get down pit road on the high side. Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Dillon Jr. were trying to get on pit road. And the 51 spins the 14. 20 car has nowhere to go. He slams the wall. Kyle Busch also has damage. And then there's these rest of the cars here. There's just nowhere to go. The track is blocked. And it just causes this big stack up here. You see Trevor Bayne heads there, and just with nowhere these cars to go, they're just getting on top of each other, and it's just on for there. But I think this whole wreck started because most of these cars were coming down on pit road for some reason. I'm surprised I don't get why they were coming out pit road, but yeah, that's what caused the big wreck here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and just cars with nowhere to go. Let's see again. Damn, look at that hit there by Matt Kenseth. But watch whole field. There's nowhere to go. Just hope we get there, and just bam, just everyone getting involved. Back McDowell flipped. Looks like Alex Bowman also flipped there too. But yeah, this is what happens here when cars are trying to get on pit road. And it just looks like that. So it was just some bad communication with the drivers, and it just caused this big wreck there. But yeah, pretty much the rest of this wreck happened because there's nowhere nowhere to go, and just hope you slam the brakes and everyone makes it all right. This pretty much reminds me of some of the other wrecks here. Yeah, full time here. And wow, some good names here also that we thought was going to win this race. Matt Kenseth, we saw him, he had the stronger car. We saw him had the stronger car, and he's now just out of the race now. Alright, we have now Now you have reset everything. So now, the leader of this race now is the 32 car of Bobby Labonte. He's currently now your new race leader. Coming to the green flag right now. 27 laps in at a 101 race long laps. Now there's now only 24 cars now on the racetrack now. 21 on the lead lap. And most of these guys do have damage now. Alright, now coming to the green flag now. And once again, we are now back on the way here at Charlotte. It's pretty much now a all-star field now. Joe Logono in 22 car easily takes the race lead away now. Using help of Ryan Blaney and Aric Almirola, which ends up having, we're already 3 wide once again here. Some cars coming out of pit road. Wow. That was very close. Now Joe Logono, who's not having nowhere to go right now. Here goes Kevin Harvick now in the 4 car now. See, Kevin Harvick's now coming out of pit road now. So now the leader now of the race is Joe Logono in the 22 car. Bobby Labonte is still back there. And he's using that inside line to get... They're side by side for the race lead. Bobby Labonte and Joe Logono. Johnny Sauter in 3rd place. And Joe Logono uses that outside lane. Alright, back up here up front, you see Ryan Newman getting past there, 1 lap down. You see Joe Logono hit the wall there. Now with the other cars pitting now. With the rest of these cars pitting now, there's now only 19 cars on the lead lap. Here you go, got a battle here for 2nd place now between Bobby Labonte and Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter does have damage from that wreck there, but he's still holding on in 3rd place. But here goes Carl Edwards in 19. Car Kevin Harvick. Alright, he's still on track right now. Alright, Newman trying to get his lap back now between Joe Logono in there. Pretty much Joe Logono's in the middle of lap traffic right now. Bobby Labonte in the 32 car remains in 2nd place. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, let's go ahead and go through the top 2 rundown to figure everything out. So first is Joe Logono. 2nd is Bobby Labonte. 3rd is Carl Edwards. 4th is Austin Dillon. 5th is Truex Jr. 6th is Johnny Sauter. 7th is Kyle Busch. 8th is Brad Keselowski. 9th is Kyle Larson. And rounding up the top 10 is Paul Menard, which he does have damage to his car. JJ Yeley in 11th. 12th is Hornish Jr. 13th is David Reagan. With Joe Logono, here goes Austin Dillon for 2nd now. I think he definitely has the faster car to enter these guys. He's looking for his 2nd win of the season and becoming the 2nd multi-winner of the season. There goes Truex Jr. in the 78 machine. I'm telling you right now, that turn 3 wall will easily get you. Very easy. Here comes Austin Dillon, the 3 machine now. And Truex Jr. also. There's 3 wide here with the slow car of Aric Almirola. You see it there. Alright, here comes 3 car of Austin Dillon now. And listen, he just has the faster car. He almost passed your Logono there on the inside lane. You don't usually see that now between the battle of first. And Austin Dillon's looking like he's gonna clear the Logono. Here comes Truex Jr. as well. Yeah, probably the back there with Carl Edwards there. Let's go and continue looking at this battle here, but Austin Dillon does lead. I think it was a problem with the Ford 3 car here. He just turns to almost wrecks the 43 machine there, but no harm, no foul right there. Looking back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, also Doug James here, race leader. There have been a lot of different leaders here today's race, but here comes Truex Jr. become a It's currently been 7 different leaders right now this race. And Truex Jr. looking to be the 8th different leader too. Joe Logono still hanging back there in 3rd place right now. Alright, here back up front here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, also still in the main race leader. That's gaining a little bit over Truex Jr. in the 78 machine right now. And Joe Logono in 3rd place. With the wreck that happened there, pretty much it's now become pretty much a all-star race field now with all the wrecks here. Currently 14 cars on the lead lap. Some cars are pitting, or actually, I think there's been pretty much a split of who's pitting and not pitting right now. We saw let's see what I'm trying to say here. We saw Austin Dillon, Mark Truex Jr. These two cars, they pitted at the caution. As these other cars pitted a few laps after the green flag went out there. So there's pretty much a pit strategy between, which is just about 5 laps. It's pretty much going on right now. There's pretty much a difference between if a caution does come out later in the race. Mark Truex Jr. has to catch back to the 3 car of Austin Dillon now. And I'm going to talk more about Ryan Newman's unbelievable season right now. Right now, I know where he's at. He's possibly looking at his first finish of the season right now. But he was also the ones that pitted on a few laps later than the other cars. Let's go and look at this battle here for the race leader between Austin Dillon and Mark Truex Jr. here, and then we'll get back to Ryan Newman at the moment. But anyway, we're halfway into today's race here. Alright, so the lead fast getting a little bit here, but let's continue talking about. Let's continue looking at this the unbelievable season Ryan Newman's having right now. He is looking for more of these finishes he can have. He's currently in the 23rd position right now, but like I talked about in the All-Star race, what I was about to say, two top 10s, 7 top 5s. 1 win, and only two of them outside the top 10. And this may be one of the races he may be outside the top 10 again. He's possibly looking at his worst finish of the season, but he did pit it later than these guys. So actually, let's see here. Try to look back here. Actually, yeah, the 31 car is 1 lap down right now in the 20th position. He's really doing that bad. It looks like a pretty good point stake for the 31 car right now, but I know you just want to look for more. I can tell you about that 5 car Kasey Kahne. I can tell you how much that the place where Kasey Kahne sat with no wins in the top 5 in points. Kasey Kahne's gonna be having. It's not gonna have a good week. You see, what's in the top 5, but he's going to go down with points due to what happened with Denny Hamlin, the 11 machine. Here comes Austin Dillon on the pit road, which we have Mark Truex Jr. as your new race leader. Mark Truex Jr. did actually have a version of winning one of these races this season, but he got caught up. I believe it was at Atlanta Motor Speedway. He had a chance to win the race there, but a car spun around and he got into that car that spun. I forgot who the car he got into, but he immediately retired out of the race there. Here he comes down the pit road now. But he had a good race going at Atlanta Motor Speedway, I believe, but he ended up getting wrecked out or damage to him. I'm just going to sit here while he does his pit stops right now. Kyle Larson, the 42 car, is blown up. Something happened to him. And he's smoking very badly. He's probably going to retire out the race here. One of the cars that were also involved in those wrecks. These cars shouldn't. So I believe the leaders are passing right now, but which is the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. Here comes Austin Dillon in the 3 car right now. 42 cars made it back on pit road. But currently now the new race leader is, well, for right now, is the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. And second, still those are the 2 cars that have stayed out on the racetrack for a little bit because they pitted later. Other cars, I believe, remain on the race or remain on the racetrack that have not pitted yet. Includes Ryan Newman, Blaney, those 2 cars. Here comes Ryan Newman down to pit road now. So currently Austin has a commanding race lead over Truex Jr. in the 78 machine now. So a good pit stop by Austin Dillon. Here comes Dillon Jr. down the pit road now, taking his pit stop now. Leaving Austin Dillon in 2nd place now. Kevin Hart did lead the first couple laps, so he's also going to get an extra bonus point here too, so. And here comes Kevin Harvick now down the pit road as the 3 car did pass. Vickers 78 car got in the wall that I saw. That's not gonna help him trying to get back to the race lead. I know he's pretty much demanding to get a race win here this season. And 78 car continues to hit that wall there. That's just making the lead even more larger for the 3 car of Austin Dillon. Actually, the Truex actually gained even though he hit the wall actually. Two car bracket Keslowski now is taking 3rd place away. Now they're in 3rd place. There's that race for Kyle Busch there. I think he's in the 3rd place. It's a second or 3rd in points, but this will absolutely help them catch up to Ryan Newman because Ryan Newman is currently in the 20th position, so definitely going to gain some or close the points lead down between Kyle Busch and Ryan Newman. Those 2 cars have pretty much been the dominant cars of the season so far, and I have no signs of slowing down. Both once again have won races in the season. Kyle Busch won in Martinsville and Ryan Newman won, I believe, at Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta. Ryan did win Atlanta, but how about the 32 car of some of these underdog teams here? You see Carl Ellis passed by Labonte here in 6th place, but still a great day for Labonte, one of those under budget teams. He's pretty much battling with these big teams now. And this also applies to the 83 car and some other cars here too, actually. You see here, 83 car of Johnny Sauter. This is also one of the cars that are low budget. He's way down. I mean, so far down in points here. But this 8th place he's running right now is absolutely great for them. And also the 23 car of JJ Yeley too. Currently running in 10th place. And he's going to also, and as long as he doesn't get involved in any wrecks, he'll be having a great finish there too. And I believe he has. I believe he hasn't been involved in any wrecks either. His car looks pretty good actually. Currently, the last car on the lead lap is Stenhouse Jr, but he's about to go lap down here by Austin Dillon. As he easily gets passed up there. So that only leaves for 10 cars on the lead lap now. That big wreck here with the last caution completely wiped out so many drivers here. This race, I'm gonna go ahead and name some of these good names here that were involved in this wreck here. You see, also, Denny Hamlin, Ricky Stenhouse Jr, Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, Greg Biffle, Matt Kenseth, Clint Bowyer, Larson. Those are some big names that are involved in the last wreck. But once again, Austin Dillon in the 3 car, looking for a second win of the season. This is going to easily help them in the point standings. And when it comes, and if he makes the chase, which he probably will, he's still out. Well, he's in the chase, but not far into the chase like these guys in the top 5 in points. But this one will easily help them events get him closer to the chase. So definitely after this race, we're gonna be seeing a lot of movement in the point standings here. I believe also 78 car Truex Jr. I believe he's also like in the top. I know he's definitely in the top 10 in points, but he's going to be pretty much in the top 4, top 3 maybe in points after this race here. If he hangs on to the second place position, that's going to help him too. And also the 2 car Brad Keselowski in 3rd place right now. Definitely going to help him as well. And Joe Logono too. I believe I'm not sure where he's at right now, but I know he's close to that cutoff line. But this is definitely going to help him too. Pretty much all cars that are on the track is going to get some very good points here before the end of the race. Ryan Newman, 31, looking to get his lap back, get one of his laps back. And try and pass the 23 car JJ Yellow here. Whoa! What happened there? Oh no! That's gonna have more Truex Jr. race leading now. What happened to the 3 car? Wow, what just happened to him? We gotta go back and see what happened to him. He's not coming back down the pit road, but we have to see what happened there. I'm guessing the 31 car got him sideways, and that causes him to lose the lead. See, Ryan Newman also tried to make it 3 wide, actually. Wow, it's just something weird just happened to the 3 car. Let's go on board and see what the sounds were for that 3 car. Wow, so something weird just happened to the 3 car though, so there's no wreck involved in that, no bumping by the just something weird going on then, but that has the 78 car Truex Jr. now back to the race lead here. Here goes Ryan Newman trying to get one of his laps back. Wow, and 78's going to block 48, going to block the 78 there. And look at the close-up of Austin Dillon is now. Now Austin gets Ryan Newman one of his laps back. At first I was going to block the low, but he did not, surprisingly. But we got too much shootout between the 78 car of Mark Truex Jr. and the 3 car of Austin Dillon now. See the 32 car Blaney, he went down pit road there, which this should be the last time these cars are on pit road. Alright, 30 laps to go here tonight at Sherwood Boulevard Speedway. So very unfortunate things has been happening so far with that 3 car. I believe we thought that 3 car had the victory won here, but pretty much should not happen. But now the lead has closed up thanks to the lap traffic. But Truex now Truex in the same 78 machine now looking for his first win of the season. As say car passes Johnny Sauter to put him a lap down now. That E3 car is not giving Austin some room to get past him. That's gonna. Whoa! Look at that, man! Both cars got into the lap cars there. Wow, that was some weird thing to see there. I gotta see that once again here. So once again, let's see what happened. Look how high the 40 car of Landon Castle is. He hits the wall, gets to the 78, 83 hits the wall, and gets to Austin Dillon. So both cars got hit there, thanks to pretty much the lap cars there. Here comes Truex, which will be the last, and so as Austin Dillon, which will be the last, pretty much the last pit stops of the race, unless a caution does come out. As the rest of the other cars come down the pit road as well. The 2 car there. And he's gonna get here. There's 2 cars there that will be battling for the rest of the race here. Austin Dillon out front of the pit box. Oh no, something happened to the 78 car Truex. When he's staying there on pit road now. And he's finally has gotten it out. Oh wow, that is completely big there. Wow. Something big has just happened on the Truex that's on that 78 car. And that pretty much, I believe that might just lost them the race there. And that has Keslowski now in 2nd place now. excuse me for that. Once again, these two cars here, Dillon Jr. and Kevin Harvick here, coming off turn 3. They have not pitted yet, but they're not pitting right now. And once again, they have a couple laps later strategy than the other cars on at the field. We'll wait for this ticker to update and see what is really now going on right now. But pit stops were the factor here, which pretty much now has the 3 car way out front now. So after pit stops, now the 78 of Truex now, all the way back here at in the 6th position. That's how much pit stops can pretty much hurt your day. So 2.69 second lead out for the 3 car of Austin Dillon right now. Trying to get here. But pretty much Austin Dillon 3 car pretty much now is pretty much now on the verge now of winning this race here in the 2nd race of the season. Coming down with 10 laps to go here today's race here. Straightaway lead for the 3 car of Austin Dillon. And what a race it has been for him. Avoided the wreck. And here he is now out front here. So as he crossed the finish line with 8 laps to go, lead is gaining a little bit, but is it enough for them? Three quickest in the wall. They're trying to pass the 4-3 car of Aric Almirola. Brack's also trying to use that red line cheat if he can do anything to pass that to get to the 3 car Austin Dillon. Whoa there. Trying to pass Jimmie Johnson, and he gets into the back of Jimmie Johnson, almost caused a caution there. My goodness gracious, Truex hits the wall hard there. I know, you gotta be pretty much pissed there. Pretty much down 2 races that Truex Jr. has a chance of winning, and he cannot win because the first time because of the incident with another car. Now this time because of his pit crew. This is the lead between Austin Dillon and Keslowski. Almost a straightaway lead there right now. It's almost a 4-second lead now, but he's come Ball still's coming to heavy lap track, but I bet you that won't even impact them how this race will end here. Whoa. 4.41. With 4.41. Now the lead now between Austin Dillon and Keslowski, but either way, a great finish. Pretty much Keslowski into 2023 once again our teammates for Penske Racing here. And Mark Truex may have a say in that on the 2-3 finish between them. Three laps to go. Here come the 2 now. But just unbelievable by these pretty much underfunded teams now finishing in the top 10, which included pretty much the 32 car of Blaney there, and also the 23 car JJ. So that's going to pretty much very much help them here. Alright, coming off 3 and 4, Austin Dillon here in the 3 car, on the verge of getting his second win here at the NASCAR Microsoft Cup Series. White flags in the air. What a race the 3 car has been here, having a chance to get in the chase with the 2 wins here, but out of 4 he will win here at Charlotte of the Coca-Cola 600. Keslowski going to finish 2nd, Logono 3rd, Truex Jr 4th, Busch will run up the top 5. Run the race there for everyone that were still on the racetrack. 123 cars ended up finishing this race, and the rest of them were involved in wrecks. But once again, the green car once again returns back to victory lane here at Charlotte Speedway. Second one of the year, definitely will help him in points. And if he does get into the chase, this would definitely help him. Alright, let's go and look at our finishing order here. So once again, Austin Dillon wins the Coca-Cola 600, 2nd is Keslowski, 3rd is Logono, 4th is Truex Jr, 5th is Busch, 6th is Menard, and the last car who finished on the lead lap is Carl Edwards. But out of these 2 cars, Blaney, JJ, 8th and 9th. Right up the top 10 is Ryan Blaney. There. Jeff Gordon finishes 11th, 12th is Hornish Jr, 13th is Earnhardt Jr, 14th is Harvick, 15th is Johnny Sauter, 16th is David Reagan, 17th is Jamie McMurray, 18th is AJ Almindinger, 19th is Ryan Newman, and not the top 20 is Landon Cassill. 21st is Jimmie Johnson, 22nd is Aric Almirola, and the final car on the racetrack was Brian Vickers. But look at these rest of these cars retired out of the race due to the big wreck that happened there early in the race there, which eliminated so many cars out of the race. So once again, we're back. Once again, Austin Dillon is the winner here today. The next race on the schedule is Dover. Well, right now the next race is at Dover, and we'll see. I need to make sure it's at Dover Raceway. Make sure I do have the track for Dover Raceway, but I should do it anyways. So the next race is Dover. After that is Pocono, and then Michigan. But once again, Austin Dillon in the 3 car wins here at Pocono, and we'll see you at the next race.